scrumptious. I'm in a good mood. Who woke up in a good mood today? Ooh, that is a lot of you. You guys are like happy out here. Everyone I've talked to is like, hi! I'm like, what is happening here? And you're just like chipper, which is dope, but like, oh man. I don't always wake up in a good mood. Some days I wake up and I'm like, what? Again? Okay. I hurt my neck while I was unconscious. What did I do? That just happens now. I wake up and I'm like, better not turn to the right today at all. Just because, you can't do it. So hopefully only things on the left matter. You guys are happy though. That's dope. That's dope. I'm in a good mood. I finished, I did 30 days of yoga. I finished that yesterday. It only took 74 days. Oh man, I did it though. I did. I was like, I got you, YouTube video lady. Crushed it. Been getting into yoga. Do you guys just ever want to just get really good at stretching so you can just do weird shit in public? Just be like out in the middle of a mall and just be like, let's just, all right, let's stretch it out. Make strangers pay attention to you for a minute. No, you guys are just normal people. Chipper. Just chipper. You don't need to figure out weird little things to make you entertained during the day at all, so you fucking stretch out. Okay, all right. Just me. That's fine. I just get bored being a person. It's boring. I've been doing it for a while. And so I just walk, and sometimes I'm bored. You guys ever just feel like, let's just walk like this a little bit? Just, what's someone gonna pay attention to you? Like, what's that guy doing? I don't know. Making you appreciate your fucking afternoon a little bit, maybe. This ends. Enjoy it now! Like, well, okay. Oh man, I used my car horn for the first time ever a month ago, and I did not know it sounded that way. Dude, man, okay, I drive a fuel-efficient vehicle, which is a fun way to say I don't have a big boy car. But I drive a lot for comedy. It makes sense. It wouldn't make sense for me to have like a big truck just be like, oh, I'm gonna drive for 6 hours. Everyone knows how big I am. Like, what? Wrong audience for that. Okay. You guys are like, we are fucking big, dude. We're big when we're up there. You don't know because we're down here. I had to use car horn, first time ever, and the reason it happened is my fault. I was in someone's blind spot, which you are not supposed to do, but I do it all the time, because I like to feel sneaky. I do it just like on accident, just out of nowhere, I'm just like, holy shit. Yoga! You don't even know I'm here right now. And is this what Batman feels like? Yeah, this is what Batman feels like. I'm Batman. Swear to me. Okay, no. So I was in someone's blind spot, just feeling like the Dark Knight, and they go to get my lane, and someone's behind me, so I can't slam on my brakes, so I have to hit my horn, and it goes, hee! I'm like, wait, what? That's the sound? That's the sound that I use to deter collisions? That is the sound you make if you want someone to hit you. Like, what? Like, I went thousands of dollars into debt for that sound to maybe be the last sound I make on this planet. Just, hey, no, stop, darkness forever! No, I'm not happy about that. You can't take it back to the dealership and be like, I don't sound like a big boy. Take it back! I don't sound like a big boy. It does crack me up. My car it's whatever, I don't really care. It gets me from point A to point B. But it is kind of like a hot girl car, a little bit. Like kinda, like at least where I'm around. And so many times, like dudes drive past me, look into my car and get so bummed out. They're just driving, like looking at me, just like, ha! What? You gotta entertain yourself. That shit gets tedious on occasion. I was at I don't think you guys have them out here. I was at a Metropolitan Market in Tacoma. It's just kind of like a high-end grocery store. And I go there on occasion because I like to get snacks. Oh man, I like snacks. I'm a big fan of snacks. I've been working on getting in shape for about a decade. And I would be way better at it if I didn't like snacks as much as I do. I don't know about you, but anytime I do a good job at anything, I'm like, dude, you deserve a treat. That happens. Like I go diet for a week or something like that, or I don't drink for like a week and Friday hits and it's like, ooh, guess who gets the blackout? It's you, buckaroo! Like, so that's what I do. I go jogging, I eat some cookies afterwards. That's how I live my life. I'm like, dude, you worked up such a sweat, you can eat so many cookies, dude. So a yo-yo diet, that's not healthy. Yeah, just comes back and forth, back and forth. It's not good, but that just means that you're always like 6 months away from like a lot of compliments. Or like 6 months away from like hella cookies. People are like, you look good, Luke. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna eat about this later, thank you. So I was in a Metropolitan Market. I was gonna get me some snacks, and there's walking down an aisle, and there's like a small child who comes around a corner, which isn't weird. Like, people make people. They're small, they get taller, they walk around corners. Yeah. And I did not know how old this child was, because I am not good at guessing children's ages, because that is a super creepy skill to have. You do not want to be around someone who's like, that child, 94 and a half months. You're like, wait, what? Oh, you need to be about 500 feet away from everybody, Brian. Step it back. So this kid comes around the corner and he's like holding a bag and he's visibly shaking with excitement, just like, he just goes, Mom! Dad said we could get sun chips! And there's enough, you can have some too, they're all great! They're all great! Like, what is happening? You're this excited about original sun chips? Original, basic sun chips. No harvest cheddar, no French onion, no garden salsa, and you're this happy, dude. What? Do you guys know how good I have to be at doing drugs to be that happy again? Oh, so good at doing, like, you can't just do a bunch of drugs and be like, that'll handle it. No, man. You gotta thread that needle. You gotta do the right amount of drugs. Not too much, but not too little. You gotta be around the right people, but not the wrong ones. You gotta look in the mirror a little bit, but not too much. It's difficult. It's like playing Plinko, where you just start and hope. Let's go. Ding, 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 ding. Sun chips! And he was so happy. Just blew my mind. I was like, that's dope. Or it's like Sun Chips just getting really good at guerrilla marketing. Just paying a bunch of children to walk around aisles, just yell our brand name, and then some idiot who's getting treats is gonna be like, that's a good idea. I don't know how I do this shit. I haven't had Sun Chips in a while. Original? No, garden salsa. That's what I'm getting. Oh man, I accidentally turned into a jogger. Accidentally, I didn't mean to do it. Although this town, man, I was just driving from Lewiston. I was at a show there last night. I was driving up through here, and there was like 40 people running today. Is that where you're all chipper? Because you got your fucking steps in? Like, is that what is happening here? I don't know. It was weird. I was like, all right, man, I got really drunk last night, but I think I should go jogging. You guys are peer pressuring me right now. No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to become a jogger. It just happened because one day I ate an edible. I didn't read the directions beforehand. Some of you have done this. Some of you have, and you're being very quiet. And it's because you did it wrong. Oh man, edibles are sneaky. Oh man, if you're not cautious with a cookie, it will ruin you. It will do, man. Like, I don't give a shit about like serving sizes on most foods. Like, I'll get a pizza and it's like, it feeds a family of 4. I'm like, guess who's eating for a family of 4 tonight? But like, if you get an edible and it says like serving size 1/4 of a cookie, guess what you should eat? 1/4 of one cookie. and then you wait. You wait and see what happens. Too many times we were like, I ate a cookie and then it didn't immediately change anything, so I ate more cookies and more cookies and more cookies, and then my butthole started pulsating. And I couldn't leave the couch. I believe I was stuck to it for the next 18 hours. The amount of times I've talked to people and they're like, yeah, dude, I kept on eating them, and then it was Wednesday. Oh man, okay, so I've dabbled with edibles before, but like this, I got cocky, I ate it too much, I was like, we're a big boy, and then the drugs were like, oh, okay. And I was just sitting in my house, and I was just sitting there thinking my thoughts, and my thoughts were like, we just did steroids. It's just, and I was like, we cannot sit for this at all. My butthole's doing some weird things, man. I need to distract my body. So I went outside and started walking around. I just went out and said, let's just walk around, it'll be fine. You'll work it out, it'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. My neighbors are so chill about all this, by the way. Just, it's gonna be fine. So I'm just walking around. I don't know if you guys know this about walking. It is just a gateway drug to running. You walk for long, and then eventually you're like, oh, I can do this faster! So I've just turned into a jogger. That's who I am as a person. I like it, but oh man, people get mad at you when you tell them that you started running. Maybe not you guys, because you're like, yeah, it's what we do. This is a town of joggers. No, in other places I go, like back, I live in Tacoma, and people, I'm like, I started jogging. They're like, fuck you! Like, I don't disagree with you, but why? Do you think I'm just getting ready to chase you? Like, what? Oh, you started running? I was like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna fucking get you finally, Steve. You better watch out. I'm gonna come here. No. I am a little bit of a pothead now. Dude, I eat a snack and I'm like, let me just go run. A lot of times people are like, oh, I like to get in the runner's high. And I was like, I like the second word first. It really helps. I do realize that I have had my like kind of old man moment. Because when I was I'm in my early 30s now. When I was in my 20s, I'd hear people, 5, 10, 15 years older than me just be like, these goddamn kids these days. I was like, you sound a little bit dated, Brian. That was back there, bud. Then I realized I had my own moment like that. And my moment was dispensaries. There's just a store people can go to and go, hey, I'd like drugs. Give me drugs. And they're like, we have so many drugs for you. We have so many drugs. You're like, okay, well, of the drugs that you have, I only want my drugs to be in gummies. And they better be fucking sour. Strawberry flavored. And you better have a smile or I'm gonna yelp you. You can review drug dealers. What? The bud tender was a bit rude, 1 star. Tried to do that shit 20 years ago. And now that the transaction is closed, I have some feedback I'd like to give you. Oh, guns, nice, I'm gonna go. Fucking goddamn kids these days. Oh man, have you guys ever been chased by birds before? It is not fun. One person, okay, the rest of you are like, we're too fast, dude. Bullshit you are, birds are swift. Dude, this just happened. Like, I just went for a run, I just moved, and so I didn't know the neighborhood, and there was like some woods behind. I was like, I'll just go run through the woods, that'll be fun. And like, as I entered the woods, I just started being chased by crows, which is terrifying. Because, like, birds creep me out. Like, I don't know, like, especially crows, because they're like super smart. They like look at you like as if they know what you did last week that you're ashamed of. I'm like, yeah, you did jerk off 3 times in one day, didn't you, Luke? You're like, fucking rude. All right. Well, you chipper people haven't had a sad Saturday before. Okay. Whenever I go for that second beating, nah, dude, I get up, I put on my shoes, I go for a run, I work out. You guys don't masturbate? You're this happy and you don't masturbate. Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't know, I was raised religious, so like a lot of times they're just telling you like you're not supposed to masturbate or anything like that. They're like, it's a sin, you shouldn't do it. I'm like, I don't know. If God didn't want us to masturbate, why would he let our hands hang at such a playful height? It's right there. I've woken up mid-stroke and been like, what happened here? It's not a sin if you weren't conscious for it. Well, you guys are fun as shit. Oh man, I was talking about crows. No man, it freaked me out so much, just because crows are smart. They remember your face. Crows remember your face. If you're rude to a crow, it's gonna be like, noted, dude. I'm gonna tell all my friends, and it's gonna get weird next time you're by the dumpster. Because if you're rude to a crow, the next time it sees you, it's just like, ah, ah, ah. And then all its crow buddies are like, this guy's the dick. So you just have like a choir of crows in the sky, just going like, so I'm being chased by a murder. Which is terrifying. I'm like, dude, I've been nice to you guys this whole time. It wasn't rude once at all. But I realized this is not a unique look. I'm a bald dude with a beard. There's like 3 of them on the show tonight. This isn't a unique look at all, which is fine. Like, I started losing my hair early, like when I was 17, that's young. I actually stopped believing in God, and then immediately afterwards started losing my hair. And I was like, huh, what a coincidence. You're not real. He's like, we'll see. I hadn't even lost my virginity yet, so I'm like, really, God? Who stopped believing in whom? 2-way street buckaroo. So what happens? A lot of dudes, we start losing our hair. We end up shaving it, because sometimes if we don't, there's just a cul-de-sac, which is not ideal. I grew up in the suburbs, doesn't mean I want to have them on my head all the time. So a lot of bald dudes, we just start growing beards, we're like, this is our personality now, I'm going to be a baldy, beardy man, that's who I am as a person. And if you shave off your beard, it just looks like a thumb. That's not good. Like 2 months ago, someone's like, hey Luke, did you know you look like a thumb? And I was like, I don't know what that is, I'm gonna Google it to hurt my feelings. And I looked it up and it's just like, oh, and I was like, yep, I look like a thumb. This isn't good. If you guys don't know what that is, look at your bald friend and Google it in front of them just to watch him be mad at you. It's you! And I just saw a bunch of people that had like bald beards. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start I'll get some tattoos. That'll differentiate me. But they got that memo too. So everywhere I go, I see doppelgangers of me. Do you guys ever just do that? You're just walking about, living your life, and then you see someone who looks identical to you, and your very dumb brain is just like, how am I over there if I'm over here? You're like, oh, there's more than one me. Should I talk to him? I don't know, that'd be weird. I call them lookalikes. You can be mad at that, I am too. I don't like puns that much, but oh my god, I have the most punnable name ever. Luke. It rhymes with so many things. And like, I use puns on occasion. Okay, I don't hate puns. I think puns are a lot like a finger in the ass. Every now and then, at the right time, wow. That was a good move. You surprised me. And I appreciate it. But if you try to do like 3 in 1 minute, I'm like, you're a monster, and I don't want to talk to you ever again. Oh, man. Anytime I see a lookalike in public, I like to walk by them and whisper just like a little bit too loudly. I like to be like, you're not me, and then just keep going. No one's got mad at me yet. That might happen at some point, and there might be a physical altercation, which won't be fun because no one's gonna interrupt that fight. No one's gonna be like, we need to break them up. No, they're just gonna be like, oh shit, we're gonna let these bouncers sort this out. Someone's getting kicked out of the Safeway. Bad idea. I don't know. Oh man. A man couple years ago, a man rode a jet ski off of Niagara Falls, which is like the most dramatic way to get rid of a jet ski I can think of. You're like, what did it do to you, man? And he justified it by saying he was raising awareness of homelessness. What? How are those related at all? Sounds like he just wanted to do a thing and be like, I'm doing a thing. Everyone's like, we don't care. He's like, it's for homelessness. I'm a hero. You should pay attention to me. Like, you can't just justify your thing you're doing by saying it's for a good cause. You're raising awareness of a good cause. Like, I can't be like, hey, you guys, I'm going naked skydiving. And you're like, that's weird. We don't care. And I'm like, it's for Toys for Tots. I'm raising awareness that tots need toys. Pay attention to me and my flying penis, thank you. It's nonsense. He died. He rode his jet ski off a waterfall, and his parachute, much like the homeless he was trying to raise awareness of, didn't work. Are you guys okay? Oh no, what's gonna happen when you go home and think about this joke? Yeah, it is a dark. I'm sorry. It's on the bright side, I know there's like at least like one home that's now available, so. I don't have any sympathy for this guy at all. Like at all. It's like, dude, you knew you shouldn't have done that. Like, there's a song specifically warning you about chasing waterfalls. Like, it was a hit for a really long time, dude. You didn't hear it? You didn't hear it. Don't go chasing waterfalls. That's exactly the next words that followed. I was gonna do that, and she's like, fucking tag me in, bro. I got it, I'll fucking do it, dude! I know that shit! You said the first part, I said the second part. Fucking trademark! Well, I've been, oh no, I shouldn't do that. I'll do it. I got 5 minutes. I got 7 minutes. Sorry, I just did math for you guys. I ate inedible like 4 hours ago. It's still hanging out. Oh man. Some of you judge me in that moment, and you should fucking live my life for like a day. And you'll be like, good call, Luke. I got hammered last night, and I still worked out today. And I'm like, we're fucking crushing it. You deserve a treat. I'll be selling shirts after the shows and hoodies. I got like all kinds of sizes, and it's a picture of me yelling at some dandelions. It's dope artwork. It's a picture of me, and then on the shirt is the picture in the picture in the picture, and there's a picture in the back. I'm like, that is so much Luke. It was my idea, and as soon as I had it made up, I was like, that's too much me. No, but I have like small through XXL. I have some hoodies as well. Shirts are 20, hoodies are 40. And just come up, I have like cards too, so you guys enjoyed my comedy, please take a card. Follow me on social media, whatever. I'd love to come back. You guys are chipper and fantastic. Yeah, cool. Does that sound okay? All right. Do you guys like orgasms? Okay. Not all of you answered. Not all of you answered. Some of you did. Some of you wooed. I was like, that's a good sound for that. And some of you were like, would you like to know? It is a weird question for a stranger to be like, hey, y'all like coming? Like, what? Is the reason we're all here? Maybe not tonight. Well, I don't know what you got. Maybe that is why you guys are so chipper. After the show, we start the fuck pile. But okay, like no, it is. Orgasms are the reason all of us exist. Like we all come from a long line of people that were like, oh, okay. You're leaving that for me? And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair that it just takes like a man's orgasm to start the process of the creation of life. I don't think that's fair. But like on the flip side, women's orgasms, so good. It's so good. Every time I see that happen, I'm like, what is happening in your body right now? What is going on in there? It's I am envious. I am envious. Women's orgasms are like a roller coaster. Because when it starts, it's like. It takes a little while. And it gets to the top. I'm like, oh, is it happening? She's like. And the roller coaster goes down, up and around, loop-de-loops and shit. Her arms are up in the air. She's like, ah! She's like whipping her legs every which way. It looks fantastic, but also dangerous. Should she be wearing a seatbelt right now? I'm envious, and I know it is dangerous. Some of you don't pay attention to what your body does, and you're a little bit rude. Is it alright if I talk about eating pussy? Is that okay? Can I do that real quick? Just asking up front, consent is nice. And also, if I just jump into the material, sometimes I can see women in the audience like physically pull back. They're like, ah. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it to you. I'm not like, hey, let's talk about eating pussy. Talking to you, Susan! And if your name is Susan, don't be fucking weird with me after the show. I like doing the Lord's work. Going down there and making people speak in tongues. No, I do enjoy it, but I feel like women sometimes don't understand how strong their legs are. And I'm gonna tell you about a time I almost died. So I was down there in the trench. Things were going well. I could hear the roller coaster getting closer and closer to the top. It was very moist, which is a word women hate to hear, but love to be. I'm down there and it gets to the top of the roller coaster and she has an orgasm, and it's a good one, and I know it is a good one because she looked hideous. Beautiful woman, but in that moment she's like, I do not care what I look like. It's like, are you possessed by a demon? You going through an exorcism? Exorcism! You going through an exorcism? Get it out, bro, get it out! Which is dope, like that's what I wanted to happen, you know, like just be like, oh, and you're like, I fucking got you. But the problem is she clamped down around my head with her thigh and then did a wraparound. It's like shoved my face into things which caused sensation, which caused her to be like, ah! So I'm locked in here, just getting smacked in the face, and it pushes my face into more things, which makes more sensation, which makes more, it's all, you got tighter. And eventually I'm like, oh my god, I can't breathe. Like, is this how I die? Is this how I die for doing a good job? No. I didn't even tell my mom I love her this week. Which is so uncomfortable to think in that moment. Oh, it ends where it began. It ends where it began. Is this the circle of life? So I'm tapping out on her thigh, but she doesn't watch UFC, so that does not register. And I'm trying to pull her thighs apart, but she's a hiker, very strong. So I'm like, all right, dude, guess this is how we die. Guess this is it. All right, what are you gonna do? And I was like, it's starting to fade to black. And as that's happening, the roller coaster ends. And she just goes, and like discards me. Just like, and I like flop back, hit my head on the floor, and I'll spring up. It's like, what? Just looking like Neo coming out of the Matrix for the first time. Wow, there's a lot happening down there. You almost murdered me, by the way. Did you have fun? She's laying there just like, yeah, I did. It's not fair too, because she can get on a roller coaster again, like 5 minutes later. She's like, I gotta hydrate real quick, but I got a fast pass, so let's fucking get back to it, dude. And that's not fair. That isn't fair. Because I get to ride a roller coaster, but it's different. Because when it starts for me, it's like, it's faster, don't. And he gets to the top, and I'm like, oh, it's my favorite part! Sunset! And it goes, oh no, oh, is the ride over? Oh no, I wanted there to be more ride. Oh, I gotta go wait in line? Ah, with this stupid floppy ticket. It looked real cool before, and now it looks very dumb and sad. How long do I gotta wait until it's tall enough to ride the ride again? That's not fair, that's not fair. You're already on the ride in this bullshit! Oh my god, my name is Luke Severeid. You guys were fantastic.